I guess this is Star 103.5 FM. My name is Jones Aji, and bringing you the latest in the world of sports. It is the Sports Chat. The show is live on Facebook. Get to Facebook, Starr, STARR, and do join us on Facebook as the show is live on Facebook. This morning, we'll be bringing you a lot of news around the world. We'll, of course, start off from reactions from the youth. Yes, a lot of people have been speaking. I was on the streets yesterday to actually speak to some of the investors, the betpreneurs, you would love to call them, talking about the bet enthusiasts, and they've been saying a lot about the promise from former President John Dramani Mahama, who is the presidential candidate or flag bearer for the NDC. So let's just start with the reactions of the youth after hearing that President Mahama says that, see, we will take off the 10% betting tax.
The thing the worry is if you chop bet maybe 100 Ghana or 50 Ghana self, unless or open at here you want for inside before they go take your money give you. You understand? Without that, they're not gonna give you your money. No be easy. That thing they worry. So if my mama say you can't wait go get that thing for top and they boys go make happy, brother man. I no go lie you.
If you win, they go remove your 10%. 10% they're supposed to take them from the company because any stake where any customer they stake from the company, the government will take 10% from per stake from the bet company because they make more money. It's not after I've staked like 100 times, then I managed to win just one ticket, then the government will take 10% from it. It's not acceptable. So that's why I quit Ghana Bet.
The bet, like the maximum amount is maybe let's say 1,000, which you are expecting that money maybe to pay some bills or something. But immediately you see that or you saw that they have deducted about 100 CDs or something from it. But the tax, we don't have any problem about that. But it's too huge. Sometimes it's too huge. We don't have problems about tax. We know that tax also are the monies that they used to govern the country well. But it's huge. We are going to vote for him because of that. Because when 100 CDs is deducted from your amount and right now it is being added, that 100 CDs, it can buy something. Yeah.
It no be good. It no be good.
You want me the 10% tax?
I make it like that, but make they use them for good thing for the citizenship. That's why it go help we. But if they come out them, we know they get anything. But if they go use them for anything good for we, they ain't good.
All right, so there you have listening to some of our betpreneurs, the investors, bet enthusiasts who see a lot of people bet in Ghana. Trust me, a lot of people, from security men, from young boys, old men. I've seen older men. Sometimes you're sitting in a trotro and then you see this man, Charlie, the man he grew up but still cry, they cut bet. So the 10% tax here, they are happy. They are happy. And some of them, they believe that it is a good initiative. Well, yesterday, Nanama spoke on it. So let's just move to women's football. Okay. And then, before women's football, Ghana's team from the Olympics, they are back. Yes, so they are back. Nothing. Team Ghana arrived in Ghana yesterday after a disappointing showing at the 2024 Paralympic Games. Now, Ghana competed in 5 events and failed to make the final of any of the events, topping their performance with an embarrassing disqualification in the 4x100 meter semi-final. Here is Ghana's team lead at the Olympics, Madam Filipina Frimpong, who believes that the relay event can be unpredictable sometimes.
Another event, I was telling them that sometimes God has his own way of doing things. And the next day, I think that he proved himself right by what happened to the Americans. Because their problem also was on the first change, exactly with our first change. So the relay is unpredictable. It is unpredictable. Doesn't matter how many times you work at it. I remember how many times they will come back from training. Everything will be projected. They will discuss it. They will point out where things slipped, and how they need to fix it. We did everything we could. We did everything that we could.
Right, so they did everything that they could, and well, let's get to also listen to Ghanaian swimmer Joselle Mensah, who competed in the 50 meters freestyle swimming event. She says that the team showed determination and passion.
I mean, first of all, the passion. We all have a common shared interest. It doesn't matter swimming or another sport. And then also determination. Every athlete that make it, they put in the work every day. They follow the passion. passion, and that's what I can truly look up to.
A level of competition. How was it?
I mean, insane. It's
Right, so there's our swimmer, Giselle Mensah. Fine girls. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, they are back. They are back.
Okay,
Yeah.
with nothing. You see, every day we go for tournament. I mean, Ghana, football, whatever that it is. And then when we come back, we suddenly we become motivational speakers. This has nothing to do with God. Okay, I believe in God so much, but if you don't prepare, how can God help you?
Are you saying
mean,
that Madam Filipina is a motivational speaker this morning?
Oh, I never said that.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it is, if it is God's will, when coaches are granting interviews, post-match interview, now God's day.
Yeah.
Just do the right thing.
Yeah.
If you do the right thing, God will help you. Just do the right thing. I mean, I can't blame. I'm very sad because I know the boys. They really put a lot into it.
Yeah.
It is not their intentions to go and then be disqualified. I feel for them, but it just didn't go well for them, and it all boils down to planning. We having a long-term plan. If you don't, we'll be going for tournament football, and then every day next time we'll do well. Next time we'll do well. If it
Inshallah,
is God,
inshallah.
God is even tired. Stop worrying God and do the right thing.
Right, so the team is back, and we understand that some of the athletes would be moving to the United States of America. So that's how come we don't see some of our athletes with the team, but then they are back. They're back. The whole team is back, and then we wish them all the best. Yesterday I brought us a news on midday. We might not see boxing as part of the next Olympics, and boxing is our strength. So we are just hoping that decision is rescinded. We understand that the IBA, they've not been up to.
It's Ghana's strength. Then how many boxers do you take for the Olympics this time around?
No, we know sit up. Yeah.
So stop saying that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that we've won 4 medals from boxing.
Why are you relying on past glories?
No, you are not getting the point. The point here is that the milk has been spilled. 2024 is done.
Yeah.
So we are going to look forward to 2028 in LA, Los Angeles. And now where we are going to start and say we have to start a conversation that okay, what do we want to do? We want to invest in what's the name? Boxing, because that is our strength. Over 5, Ghana has just won 5 medals. All the 5 medals, 4 has been boxing. So what do we do before LA? We need to invest.
I'm saying that this conversation, it won't go anywhere.
I know, but
the leaders are not doing the right thing.
But the point is that
if we want to do well in the Olympics next 4 years, we should start now.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
But you and I know that is not going to happen.
And then and that's what I'm saying. That
So
even
why are
then
you
now,
stressing
and I'm saying that even then now that you're talking about, that will say okay, let's invest in boxing, right? Probably the opinion leaders or stakeholders will say let's invest in boxing. The boxing, there's a possibility that in 2028 it might not be part of the Olympics. I don't know if you're getting my point.
I get it now.
It might not just affect Ghana, but then the whole of the boxing fraternity. So it's not just about Ghana. So we understand that the IBA, they've not been up to the tax, and then they've been taken out of the Olympics committee. So they have not actually fulfilled some of their promises. They've had issues with ethics, finances, and then administration. So it has gone a long way to affect the IBA. So they need to form a new World Boxing Authority, and then they need to gather as much as federations, as many as federations of the countries that they can get to bring them on board. Now, when they do that, they have a deadline of 2025. If they don't meet it,
they will.
Then we might not see boxing in. And then when we don't see boxing, they're gonna, even though we didn't qualify for this one. My point is that I'm
and if
sure
you don't do the right thing, you will not qualify next 4 years. So please, yes.
I don't know if you've seen the video of the Botswana athletes.
Yeah, I saw it. Like,
we'll be putting that on the game.
Was
yes,
full.
Yes.
It's
not just football.
That is what serious countries do. That is what serious country do.
Bohobium. so it was a brilliant welcome for Leslie Tabogo when he and his other compatriots arrived in Botswana yesterday, and they treated him like a king. We understand that there was even a holiday for him. Charlie, holiday. There was a holiday for him, and we understand that they are going to give him a house and other things, Charlie.
And I know they are going to get it.
Yeah,
Here in Ghana, when they promise you a house, a car, you never come.
In Ghana, we don't treat our heroes well
at all.
I don't know. You know, I've just been following this conversation silently. The coach of the Black Challenge side, Amputi, he has been on Facebook and released a lengthy statement. He has been in conversation with me, and I've told him that, see, we need to hear the side of the players. What are the players saying? Because enough is enough. See, they wait. They won the AFCON 2 years ago, and then they won gold in the Paralympic Games last year, and they won gold this year at the AFCON. That is how we treat our team, and then we're asking them to give us account of what they've been doing with the money. Okay. But that conversation, yeah.
I had an interview with Ali Jarrah.
Yeah.
No, I think about a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, he's a technical director for the amputee team. And he complained bitterly about them being
their treatment,
and all that.
Yeah.
But then again, I blame them. When it's time for them to speak up. Because they don't speak up.
Thank you.
They'll the ministry is handling it. No, you shouldn't be intimidated.
You remember the Ghana Football Awards?
Exactly.
And they came to thank the minister. Yeah, that was it.
Now, here you did.
No.
You haven't received your money and anything.
Yeah.
Just go speak. Demand for your right. It is for you.
Today, the motivational coach is what? Speak
up. Speak up. I don't know. Why should you be intimidated and be thanking the minister? Meanwhile, you haven't received anything. Nothing. Just speak up.
Right. All right, let's move to Hazakes ladies, who are actually in the Champions League qualification tournament, of course, in the WAFU B. And they actually played their first match. They played a draw against Burkina Faso's Omnisport until they start. Now, today they are going to take on Nigeria's Edo Queens. Would meet Hazakes ladies, and here's assistant coach of the side speaking ahead of today's game.
Well, we're already in competition season, so for me, I think that we will have to be very competitive even during the training. And looking at today's training, I can see that the girls actually gave their 100% effort right from the warm-up stage to the last stage, which was more of the tactical bits. We're very competitive. That is the standard of us, I always say. It's result-oriented. And so we are ever ready for the game tomorrow. For competition, always the start looks a bit tricky. And you can also expect that there will be one or two players that will be a bit tensed up. And so now that the competition fever already is on us, I'm seeing that the girls are in very high spirit. And besides the mistakes that we did in the first game, we have looked forward to correcting them. And we are seeing more of improved performance in the game against Edo Queens.
So we wish the Hazakes ladies all the best. We praying and hoping that they go all out and make Ghana proud. Today they need actually to get a good point. They are in Group B with the likes of Etincelle, Omnisports from Burkina Faso, Edo Queens from Nigeria, and then Niger's AS Guard National. So wishing Hazakes ladies all the best. They need to actually qualify out of that group to stand a chance of playing in Africa. They've done it before, and they can do it again. They can do it again. They can do it again.
High hopes for them.
Yeah. So Elon Musk has been sent to court, and then writer J.K. Rowling has also been sent to court by Algerian boxing champion Imani Khelif. So Imani Khelif has filed a criminal complaint against high-profile figures for fueling online hate in a surprising twist worthy of one of her own books. J.K. Rowling and then Elon Musk find themselves entangled in a legal battle after being named in a criminal complaint filed in France. The complaint linked to alleged cyber harassment targets none other than Algeria's boxing sensation Imani Khelif, fresh off her Triumph Olympic gold win. This explosive lawsuit, handled by Paris-based attorney Nabil Boudi, sets the stage for a potential showdown involving some of the world's most influential figures. The drama unfolded during the 2024 Paris Olympics when Khelif competed in the women's 66 kg boxing division, becoming the unwitting target of a vicious online storm questioning her gender. Despite her birth as a female and the International Olympic Committee's firm backing, the harassment was relentless, fueled by misinformation and the Troll reached new heights when high-profile figures like Rowling and then Elon Musk added fuel to the final. Meanwhile, the Olympic boxing champion returned home to a warm welcome as Algerians rallied around her in face of international scrutiny and misconceptions about her sex. The Algerian gold medalist in women's welterweight boxing flew back to the gas-rich North African nation's capital yesterday afternoon, along with other Olympic medalists, including gymnastic Kalia champion Nema and then runner Jamel Sejati. They were greeted in Algiers by Minister of Youth and Sports, Mr. Hamad, and were scheduled to meet President Tebboune later this week. So she actually said that it's a dream I had for 8 years. We did our best to represent Nigeria there. I don't know, Nanama, what you think about this boxer. People are saying that she's a man. And now, as you see, online, if you do online, you just they post anyhow. You'll be there and then you receive an email quickly that you've been sued. So Elon Musk has been sued because he actually expressed his opinions about the fact that he thinks that this woman is a man. And famous writer J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter, has also been sued there. I don't know. Have you seen her? Do you think she's a man or a woman? Quick one. You don't know. You don't know her. You've not seen anything.
If they say she's
a
woman,
let's
they
should allow her.
That. Okay, let's
no,
respect
but
people's
you
choices.
see,
it is not fair.
Yeah.
It is not fair how we treat people who have male. Is it hormones?
Testosterone. They look like
It is not their fault. Sometimes it's by birth. Okay, we should
this
respect
matter.
people. It is quite a sensitive issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says she's a woman.
Yeah.
Let's respect that. It ends there. No bullying.
No, but the point is that she's
It wasn't
competing.
necessary.
The point is that the Italian boxer that she beat, the woman gave up after 46 seconds. She said her whole life she has never received
because
punches like
she's
that.
not good enough. It ends there. She's not good enough.
All right. The European Super Cup is on tonight, and the Champions League champions Real Madrid would take on the Europa League champions Atalanta this evening, and of course that game would be at 7 p.m. It means that officially football is back. Of course, last weekend Manchester City took on Manchester United, but then if the champions of Europe, Real Madrid, are playing this evening, and you should know that football is officially back. So this evening at 7 p.m. we'll see Real Madrid take on Atalanta. Now Atalanta head coach Gian Piero Gasperini believes his team have what it takes to cause another upset when they face Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup this evening.
Atalanta have no issues. We're here to play an extremely prestigious match, but we'll
to working hard and showing that grit.
All right, that would of course be all for sports this morning. But then, good news for FPL lovers, Fantasy Premier League lovers. Guess what? We have a league for you. Yes, we have a GH1 and Starr FM Sports Fantasy Premier League for you. And to join, you need to use this code SCSS. So S for Samuel, 6TX. For xylophone 88. So Fantasy Premier League lovers, there is a code for you for GH1 and Starr FM Sports. S as for Samuel 6, and then T for Timothy, X for xylophone, and then 88. That is the code to use to join our classic league. And then for the head-to-head league, you can use the code V6 I1PH V6 I1PH to join the head-to-head league for the new season. Don't forget that the season begins on Friday, and we'll be getting to some of you to listen to your expectations. But then our top 5 has been released, and I'll bring you that tomorrow. I'll bring you
Okay.
tomorrow.
You will like it, especially mine. You will like it.
I'll bring the predictions of the sports team here at Starr FM and GH1 TV. Don't forget to join us on the game at 1 p.m. We'll be live on radio and on TV. My name is Jones Ajay. I was here with Nana Majimine. The morning show continues. Don't forget to have a blessed day.